Yo guys, what is going on? Today we have a move called the Revolver. Here's what it looks like. That's the move. Here is the closed variation, and here is a slow-mo. Alright guys, you're going to start off with this move hanging on to the safe handle here, right? So that's the one that's not going to cut you. I've marked that without any tape here. And what you're going to do is you're going to hang on the pen grip, but it's not a standard pen grip, right? A standard pen grip you'd be grabbing up here. You could do a Zen rollover. In this case, you're going to grab about halfway up, right? So you see my thumb is about halfway up the handle here. My index is along the back. My bottom fingers are tucked in, like so. To begin this move, you're going to start off by taking your middle finger and extending it in front of the safe handle, like so. Alright, so once you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb, you're going to pinch with this middle finger and your index finger. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to remove it out of the way. Alright, so once again, right, you got the safe handle, you extend your middle finger, you remove your thumb. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to take your index finger and you are going to push towards you in a way where you can see the bite handle here is sticking up. I'm going to push my index finger towards me so that the bite handle is now turned towards me and then downwards to the point where it's past my ring finger here, like so. So once again, right, got the safe handle, I extend my middle finger, remove my thumb, push towards me, like so. At this point, what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to extend it in front of the handles here. So once you have your ring finger extended, you're going to remove your index finger. Okay, so once again, safe handle, middle finger out, thumb out of the way, turn towards you, extend the ring finger, remove the index finger. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to take your middle finger and push it towards you. So now you can see the tang of the knife, so that's the part that's not the end of the handles, is sticking upwards. I'm going to push with my middle finger until the tang is sticking downwards now. Alright? So, what that'll look like is something like this. Thumb, middle finger, remove the thumb, index towards you, extend the ring finger, remove the index. When I remove the index, I'm just curling it in like that. Twist towards you, and what you can do is you can curl in and wind up finished in this position right here. Alright, so what that'll look like is when you all put it together is something like this, where the end position here is you're winding up, grabbing the safe handle between my ring finger and my middle finger, right? You can kind of see the positioning here. Alright, my pinky's on the top, my two fingers are tucked in on the bottom, my thumb is on the top, like so. And that is the end of the first part. So you can practice this and watch this move until you can put this together really nice and quickly and do just this move right here. Alright? Now, so you've got the first part down. You're in this position here. What you can do to practice this part is you can just start in this position here. So the way you do that, right, is you just tuck your top two fingers in, extend your pinky and your ring finger. You place the knife on top of your middle knuckle here, like so, with the safe handle facing that way, and you curl your fingers around, like so. And this is the starting position, alright? Now what you want to do is you want to have it grabbed in such a way where you can just release the pressure with the tips of your fingers a little bit. Here, let's see if we can do this. And drop the bite handle, like so, alright? So you want to get it into a position where you can do this. So you might have to move it down, you might have to adjust it a little bit, but you want to be able to do this. Okay, and just drop it out, let it swing, and let it come back and catch it. Alright, so for the second part of this move, you're going to start off just right in this position, just like I showed you. You're going to release the bite handle, just like I showed you. And what you want to do for this move is you want to take your thumb, first of all, and just extend it upwards in a thumbs up kind of position. From here, right, with the bite handle hanging down like this. You're going to take your thumb, you're going to put it across the safe handle, like so. Right, so just like this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your index finger here, extend your index finger, and you want to try and pinch the safe handle. So if you see the top of the safe handle here, right? My middle finger is still tucked in, but I've got the safe handle pinched here, now between my index and my thumb. At this point, I can extend my last 4 fingers and wind up here. So once again, to show you that, so we go into this position here, just like I showed you, release the bite handle, take your thumb, put it across the safe handle, extend your index finger, put it also alongside the safe handle, so now you're pinched between your thumb and index finger. You can extend your middle finger, and you're in this position here. Now from here, all you got to do, right, is you're pinched here. You do a pull. So what it is it's a pull upwards and backwards towards you, right? So it's kind of in this kind of a direction here. And when you do that, you'll see the bite handle should swing up. There's a little bit of a forward push to it, but it's not too much, right? So there's a little bit of forward push, but it's mostly this pull up and backwards that will cause the bite handle to come up. And once it reaches the top, all you got to do is you just pinch it between your thumb and index finger, like so. All right, so now to put that all together, you start in this position right here. You're pinched around. Release the bite handle. Thumb goes around. Index finger pinches. Middle finger extends. You pull back towards you, and you catch. So that is the second part. And so what you can do is you can practice this until you can get good at it. And you can start that. You can even practice that right from here. But basically, you want to be able to do this, right? So it's putting it all together really quick. So once you're able to do that, you can start from up here. So this is even harder than the actual move, and we'll get into that. But if you can do it like that, you're definitely going to be able to do it when the trick comes around. So you can just practice it like so. And that's just that. All it's going to take is it's going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of speed. And a lot of the times, for me anyways, there's all those little tiny steps in there, but you don't even really have to think about it when it's happening. And maybe that's just because I've done tricks for a long time, but I have a feeling if you just swing it out and then try and catch it, it'll work. Finally, the third step, right? Putting it all together. It's pretty straightforward. You're just going to do this first roll, which you should have already learned. And at the end of the roll, what you can see is when you curl your fingers in like this, it kind of causes your ring finger to slide up the handle to the point where you can get it to release. And that's basically what you want. So the point is, you do the first roll, and right at the end of the first roll, when you're curling, you get it to the point where you release the bite handle. The point when it releases, and it's swinging down, all you're going to do is, as it's swinging down, you're going to be pulling upwards, generating some momentum. The handle's going to swing up, and midway through, right, you're going to get your thumb around, and you're going to catch. So I did all those steps before, but honestly, if you just pull and hope for the best, it'll probably work. Now, it's going to take quite a bit of practice, of course, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. So you can experiment with doing this trick slowly, right at first. Nah, that was too slowly, I guess. You can do slowly at first, release, and then catch, and you can slowly work towards making this trick to be just normal speed, and then eventually you can do it pretty quickly, like that. Okay, so that's the whole move. Just going to take a bit of practice. There's actually a bonus move incorporated in this one, which is the same trick again, except it's the closed variation. And it works the exact same way. For this trick, it's the exact same setup, except instead of starting midway up the handle, you usually want to start a bit lower down. All right, so you're going to start a bit lower down, and basically you're just going to do the same thing, right? Extend your middle finger, twist downwards, extend the ring finger, twist downwards, curl inwards. In this case, the bite handle is going to swing up, you pull backwards, and you catch. So I'll let you experiment with that. But yeah, that's the whole move. Hope you guys like that one. Thanks for watching, and peace.